Howdy and welcome to another Minecraft calm stream. Today it's raining. Well, actually not right now, but it was raining a bit earlier, and typically that would mean let's work on an interior, but today we're gonna work on a do 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 do. No, it's not. Let me get some calming music in here. So again, we're milking my account until they're like, hey, you have to move it to a Microsoft account. So we're gonna keep playing Minecraft on Mondays for a bit. So I worked a bit off stream. Let me show you what I've adjusted since. And hi to everyone here. Carl will. That bot died banned just a moment ago. Leah. Yeah. Okay, so let me show you what I did, but not over here first, but over here. Now you know how goals are pretty important to have when you're making a big project like this, so I built this. This is my project board. It won't be here on the download. Well, actually, if I upload a download, it might be here, but for now, it's only here. So let's show you what I got here. Finish Port City, we'll have to name it. Finish that rural area, we're gonna have to name it. Finish the Castle Town, we're gonna have to name it. And guess what? Finish the Underworld, and then we're gonna have to name it. And then over here, we have to link up the secrets with it is lodestones, right? It's not whatever's, waystones. But yeah, that's one of the things we gotta do here. Also, I'm just adjusting my volume here. I'm gonna move my mic a little closer to Kevin. And then we have to finish, this is like probably the longest thing that will happen. I want items in every chest, so that's like half the gameplay is you right-clicking a bunch of shit. And then we're going to close up all extra areas. What does that mean? So like, I'm not gonna build anything over there, right? So we're going to figure out a way to have this be like, there's nothing here, but it'll still look pretty. Maybe I'll even build a whole barrier thing around it. To clarify what the barrier blocks are, I think we have some over... Like this one's a barrier block. So this, prevents people from walking by on a thing. So yeah, these are our main goals. And we're pretty close to this one being done. At least, aesthetically. This one we're working on right now. And then Castletown is going to be like one of the last things we do next to the Underworld, which could be, it's large, and then like little thing for the fans there. Okay, so let's fly over here. I don't think I changed much. Oh, Carl, you told me before to add a secret. I will reveal that secret right now. This is a pretty good secret. Easy redstone. So you might notice I changed up this couch here to be black, right? So, there's some buttons around town. Huh? What'd that do? Well, if you click that again and then look at this couch, there's a shulker box underneath and it'll have secrets in there. So, that's the couch secret that Carl mentioned a long time ago that I just remembered to do. And it's linked up to a little ding ding ding. No, so I beat it, right, Lime Green? But you mentioned... I didn't realize how important that true ending would be in terms of like finishing up the actual story. So that will come later. Like I'm thinking I get TFP involved to just talk to for like 5 hours or something. Because that will take a bit. So that's what I'm hoping we can accomplish later. Speaking of... Oh no, not later. I changed this up a bit. For those who may remember last time, I had a lot of them be random, and I think it looks nicer now that almost all of them are fully grown. Like, it was a little too, crazy, so I think this helped quite a bit. Ease the visual, about it. So, in today's stream, I think it'll be great if we actually start working on this bad boy, because this is the largest building in the area by far, and it's supposed to be like the the main farmer's house. Did I adjust anything else? I built that there. I don't think that was on stream. But like I'm thinking we're gonna put a little more plants here. We need a pumpkin farmer as well, so. Alright. So we're gonna go pretty simple with this. I want a country house vibe. So this will be like an awning with a step up, you know, to solidify it into the area. And then we're going to go for like a country house vibe. So it's gonna have a sizable porch. Oh, Rotary here, to add on to what we were talking about a while ago, also has you got a new computer part, right? So that makes Tom, TFP, and you have large computer gains. Alright, so it took me like an hour and a half to beat that. The last temple area. No RTX shaders, only on Bedrock. Can you transfer stuff to Bedrock is my question. So yeah, what I was thinking for this is we're going to, you know how typically I do this, where it's like boom, boom, and then they're different? This time we're gonna stick with one color palette and then just have it go all the way up. And I'm thinking we're gonna use this classic one to give it a rustic vibe. You know, rustic look is pretty important, I'd imagine. So we're gonna try something here. Hey, oh, where did? Yeah, I was there. I'm also debating how this will be supported upwards as well. That's a question for soon. So let's do this. Here's my plan. Let's get how we want the walls to look like first. We're gonna build a little differently today. I was inspired by watching B-Dub's build, and a lot of his stuff is he puts the main stuff up first. In fact, let's go crazy here. Let's in fact normally I do the 3 fur and then there's a window. This one will be completely different. But yeah, this is what I was thinking. We do a little bit of a edifice first, and then we'll adjust stuff from there, like how we want the structure to be. But I like 4 to 5 high recently. Before I used to do this, you know. This, well, no, not like that, but like this was this high. But like I think, you know, the higher it is, the more grand you could make something look. Yeah. Even in like a game like Blockland and stuff, you have to consider the heights. But yeah, you know, this is pretty classic of me, I think, in terms of like, I really like this color palette. This like rough and worn white. And then, you know, we'll slap stuff out later. I just wanted to try this approach to see if I would like it. And then afterwards we'll just go back to we do everything when we just see it. Hope you guys are enjoying this clicking ASMR here. It's a classic. Oh, well, this isn't secret news, so I'll talk about it. Like Carla and I were talking earlier about bringing back the podcast. It might look different if we do it, but we're interested in how that will go. If we choose to, like, what kind of, if we're gonna change up the format, you know, stuff like that. Whoa. The large fan, I think I read that as. Oh, I gotta shake a tree. Hold on. I haven't done that in a while in this. Give me a moment here. I'm gonna shake this gosh darn tree. I'm playing single player, and these streams are for specifically building up this town, which is based in community. But you know, I always like hearing and seeing like different people's build styles. But unfortunately, that's not the point of the stream, so I'll have to reject your kind offer. Making Speed do things he hates? Like, that could be anything, Carl. That could be making me sit down and scratch a chalkboard. I really don't like nails on chalkboard, fingernails on chalkboard. It's like scratching. And that's a shame because, like, I want a whetstone, like a pair. I wanted a whetstone knives, but I hated the noise, and then I ended up just not doing it, you know? So I was like, ow. Also, I think my mouse is, I have a wireless mouse, so it's starting to die a bit. I need to get, replace the batteries, maybe. This happened when we were playing Phasmo last night. Yeah, as you can see here, we're building up this, just this wireframe. That's not true. That we only played 2, and then the one where you did die, we went to separate places. But in your words, I asked Tom his schedule, and he's not around on Monday, so let's trash talk Tom. Oh, speaking of Tom, they did a thing with Toonami again, where they were like, we're going back to the I don't know what they call it. Okay, hold on. Not at this point. Let's get this battery replaced here. Everyone loves the battery ASMR. What is Tom's full name? Tom 6. I think that's the 6th Tom. If you're talking about Toonami. And then the what's her face? The AI fairy is Sarah? Yeah, I don't think Tom has a full name. I think it's just Tom. And then there's like different numbers at the end of their name depending on what their version is. So I'm trying to think of what kind of like, cause you know how I said I don't want the upstairs to be different? I do want like a different part here, so like maybe a, what do you call it? I like brick in this combo. It's like a 2-door, but I don't know, maybe I should have went for a different color as well, like beige, you know? I don't know if you guys knew this of me, but beige is one of my favorite colors. Cause I'm a freak. Cause I'm a freak. Everyone makes fun of my old man color. Oh man, though. There's so much farming in our group now. It's crazy. Next we need, well, cause like, for example, Bright was also playing, in his free time, he was playing Stardew. So, like, double Stardew, and then, you know, as always, I'm doing farming sims, and now I'm working on a farm. I don't know, you can look that up, there's probably a Wikipedia, because, you know, the series resonated with a lot of people, so or the program block. I forgot that I think there's a review of Pikmin 3, I think. I don't remember which Pikmin on Toonami. 'Cause I remember they do reviews of games. First Pikmin? I think I gave it like a 8 or so. They don't really give low scores, and I think the lowest was like a 6. I don't remember what game that was. Nah, if it was IGN, they'd start doing like decimals. Like, what was Pokemon again? 7.8. It's a very specific number. The one I remember the most is when they reviewed Animal Crossing. That one was nice. Nice like thing to rewatch. Maybe what they were doing was they reload, explode all over your rat, you know? Maybe there's load scummers as well. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be hard for me to get into liking. But we're gonna try here. So this is the porch, you know, you gotta have a sizable porch. Let's have it by 2 instead, so like that. That way kind of has that open, and then we can have it like this here. Okay, so these are very strong. You know, maybe I haven't experimented with the newer look of the stripped dark oak because they changed the colors to note that again. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna see how that looks. I think that looks a bit nicer because it's not as harsh, but it still gives contrast. And then here's another thing we're going to do differently. This one's a big one. I know a lot of you are going to start being concerned, but I think I'm going to use glass in this build. What do you think of that? Scary, huh? Who are you? Oh, I should also talk about the schedule. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anything's gonna actually happen on April 1st. I haven't even asked Johnny if he'd be around, because I don't think he would be around. But I'll ask. We'll see. I'm thinking the big thing this house needs to have is a notable, like, unique rooftop, or maybe it's got a round edge somewhere. We're gonna have to see. Let's brace this as I always do, you know, something like that. Fix that up. But yeah, again, I don't typically build like this where I just build the frame first and I swap stuff out later. I don't know how this will come into play either, but it wouldn't hurt to have like a fireplace, because that always looks nice when you put the thingamahoos it. Yeah, I always think that the thing when I build is, you know, it's a house, but then it doesn't really, it looks a bit austere in a way, and I don't know if that's a style thing or if people think that just looks nice, but okay, so I think now we have to consider how do we want the second floor to look in contrast to the first floor. And in fact, I don't know if I like this here, but we'll have the stick out one, so it'll probably be like this. And then it will protrude like that, and then the awning will also go over that, if that makes sense. So it will like stick out from here. We'll have to plan that out afterwards. So, okay. I think the challenging thing is how to make organic roofs and keep a sense of balance. So I think what we're going to do is we're kind of going to freeform from here. I mean, most of my stream builds are freeform anyway, so... What day was the first podcast? I'm pretty sure it was sometime in 2009. I'm leaning towards sometime in... Wait, because it has to be before you do your face cam reveal, right? And I don't think you revealed your face until... Was it 2020 that you did it? Was it 2020 or 2029 that you revealed your face? That part I don't remember. Okay, so... Did I say 2029? I meant 2019. Hello again, Wheezy. Okay, so yeah, I don't know quite how this is... If anything, 2018. 2018 or 2019. Okay, so I think this will be the bulk here. It's gonna be like a slap-a-pap thing. Or something. So we're gonna finagle a bit here with this concept. For those new to this, this is a heavy clicking stream, so hopefully that doesn't bother you. If it does, I can't do anything about it. I was thinking maybe, because the difference between like Carl and I is I don't have a mic that I talk like this to it, you know. I sit pretty far away from it. So I still don't remember, what's the term where your mic catches better in a certain like cone shape? Well, of course. I remember you did ask me, and unfortunately the answer is still no, I'm not playing Fortnite. At the moment. Okay, so we're gonna have something like this. Now I'm thinking, to really spice things up, we have this part here protrude out. Because otherwise it's pretty flat, right? So we're gonna have it like this maybe. We're probably also just gonna terraform the terrain to match this up here. And then like the main thing here is like having this part stand out, so I think that's what the pillar's gonna do, but I'm also thinking we're gonna have the chimney like around here. I imagine it's not easy watching stream and playing Fortnite at the same time. Okay, so let's not have a barrier there. We're gonna have that just stick out. Okay, and then we're gonna... Alright, thanks for dropping by, MGL. Alright, so we're gonna kick this up over here. You know, onions have layers. And so do bolts. We watched Shrek recently in the group. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Super Bomberman 3 music. Which one did we play together on stream? I think we did 5. 5 or 4. That was a long time ago. I don't know if even you remember. I hope it becomes a nice house. Right now, it's like a layout. Or is the co-op one? I think that's the... I don't remember when they started porting some of the games to America. 2? Oh, okay. 'Cause I know, like, 5, I don't think ever came here. I always wondered, what was I to say? I still haven't really played, Barman R. Because I know, you streamed that one time. I'd probably get it if it was really on sale. I don't know which console, though. But you know, you gotta have the snake. It's probably a very good side game to consider getting, because, like... You know, as far like the story is probably like, you know, it's a Bomberman story. It's not too intensive unless it's like Jetters, because that had an anime. But like I don't know if you played the I don't know if you played multiplayer with anyone for that. Ooh, that looks a little strange. Hold on. The only problem with texturing like this sometimes is like it could look really weird on its own. Story you could do multiplayer, can't you? Because if so, I don't know how that'd go. Okay, yeah, I think we need to dull down this texture work a little, actually. I never thought about it, but like, I don't know how I don't know how actually easy it would be to recommend people to get Minecraft, because a lot of it is, you know, based on if you're interested in doing stuff on your own, or like if you have friends to play it with. Otherwise, as a single player experience, I don't know if it's worth it too much. As fun as it could be. So I don't know. If you ever think about it, I think that's how to consider it. Okay, so... I don't know about this still. Because again, we're just getting the shape down. And, again, that's the challenge, really. Especially because, I'm not actually building this with a reference. I think I should have used one. To at least get some ideas here. Is that audible? Did people hear that? So I figured. Oh, how about that one? You're calling my mom a chicken. That's my mom sneezing. I think zodiac sign wise, she is here of the rooster as well. So it's a little funny. Ah, yeah, that's my favorite zodiac sign. Oh, I just thought about it. This won't connect to anything. Oh, gee. I think the hard thing right now is, like, I can't imagine the roof. I think I should work on it now. So, my plan. Let's just plan it out and then we'll work on it. As you can see, ooh. As you can see, it's not really anything. But I want a unique rooftop, but I feel like when it comes to this kind of thing, it's got to be like a... It's got to be kind of a traditional... So, let's crack out these. And then this over here. Crack this out. Just using a basic look here. Could have fooled me. Could have convinced me. Now, my only thing is, like, I want to put a white border on this. I don't know if it'd look good. Also, you know what this looks like? It looks like a dude giving the middle finger. Maybe not the best. Oh, this song should not be in this, This should not be in the calming music playlist. But yeah, this is a build that you will see me put it... You know, it's hard to have something done within 2 hours, and that's typically how long I stream, right? So, you guys will see something, and then after the stream, I'm like, alright. And then, typically the end product is something I do off-stream. But I at least show, like, my thought process around certain things. Like this building over here did not look like how it ended up looking like, and that was because, you know... This isn't quite enough time. But we still, I think, get some stuff done. Like, I think the important stuff that we get done is, like, just the framework. But yeah, I think the problem we're going to encounter with this is I want to put... let me see here. I wanted to put quartz stairs here to put like a frame on it. Which one? Smooth. So I wanted to do this, right? But that might look a little weird given the fact that the house is also white. So I might actually change this out. We just spent like 30 minutes on that. But I might change that out for sandstone. That could be the nicer looking block to do this with, actually. And there's some gradients you could do with sandstone. But let me... There's no easy way of doing this, by the way. Sorry if it makes you dizzy. But yeah, I wanted to do that, because I think that generally looks nice. And then you could, like, put this in front to kind of add a little more depth. Right, but then we lose that, and I think with a roof like this, I think it should be taller too, shouldn't it? Or at least the second floor should be taller. So, we're just gonna say goodbye to this. But I think now that we have that in mind, how we want this build to look, I think we're certainly on the path to enlightenment here. Just that the first floor will be shorter, I think, will be the offset, because I don't know how much I want to boost the second floor, or the first floor. But the second floor, yeah, we could kick that up a bit. So let's see here. Now here's the thing, the sand is a funny block to work with because it has weight, but I think if you do it in a certain way, it still could be used. I think we did that for Will's build as well. Will's build! Party times! Excellent! So basically I'm looking for blocks that will match, and I think that's generally what I use. In fact, we could also look here, I have gradients. Yeah. We could toss in some sandstone as well for the bottom area. Alright, so get ready for me to undo all of what we just did, for the most part. But I think this time around, the bottom will be more one aspect, and then it will change from here. But yeah, again, I still really like a rustic build look. And what I think this kind of texture does is it looks like, you know, it's worn for a bit. It's a bit old in the shed. Looking kind of dumb with a finger and a thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead, you know. And now that I'm looking at it, this is actually a pretty good block for that kind of look. So again, when you're far away, you'll still kind of see that it's a bit of a different color, but if we only use it a little, then it should be fine. I'm real darn focused right now. And then obviously we're gonna knock this out for windows and such later. And even we could do a fake log effect. So, okay, I think that's looking nicer. And then later on, I think we're going to keep using that kind of build as well for some of these other ones. Or in fact, the stone will be the base here. Maybe. That could also be an idea. But yeah, for, you know, I see a lot of impressive builds on survival, but I think most of them, they plan it out first using creative mode. So you know. And most people who do that, they spend a lot more time than just 2 hours again. Basically what I'm saying is I still think we did do a pretty decent job for a thing where I only stream it for like 2 hours or so, and then that's a build done. But man, if this was like, you know, I was a Minecraft YouTuber, I would spend like a week on a 15-minute episode for one build and not finish the build. That makes sense. Look at this. Look at this wicker weave. That's a little unique looking as well. So again, we're gonna start using the sand on the second floor. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, by the way, if you guys have any ideas for demakes to do, let me know, because I wanted to do check it outs, but I couldn't think of other demakes to do before I made the schedule. But I have demakes I have demakes in mind that I want to do. And even if you don't know a demake, like tell me a game and I'll look if there is any. Because most demakes aren't like complete games, like the Bloodborne one. Like that's the entire game. Whereas, you know, some other ones might be just a little segment of it or something. So I wanted to get a lot so I could have a full segment for it. Alright, so as you can see, we got the front basically looking how we want it. For the most part. I think that does look nicer. Obviously I'm gonna adjust. I have to figure this part out, so that will happen later. But now we're gonna shift over to this one, which will start using some of that sand. Did you this time, or is this another JK? But as you can see, it's kind of a weird color combo. Because there isn't like an in-between. I think that's the only issue. But using sandstone kind of adds a unique texture thing. Oops. I want to save this cut sandstone for like like underneath the windows. Hit me with that no cap, no filter. Oops. Dang it, I should... There we go. So I don't touch it no more. Yeah, I don't know how much taller this should be. Maybe 2 more? It's a bit hard to tell. But I think that should be fine. I think 1 or 2 might be fine. We're gonna have to just put it in and then complain about it being wrong after. The clicking. Aight. So now we gotta pop this off. I think this is doing better as well, because oh oops. Over around there, I think it was better suited for like such heavy texture work. Here, I think it's nicer if there's not as much. Still some. Like that looks like it's wrecked a bit, so that's the vibe I want to go for. Ooh, I forgot this here. So I'm thinking over here we're gonna pop maybe, so like in the front there's gonna be two roofs. There's gonna be one over there and then one over there. Oops. And then we're gonna like just have them intersect, I think. Pop another one of these down here. I hope for next time we get more submissions for that. I guess I just didn't do a good enough job advertising that I was having submissions for it. Ooh, I forgot to just do this wall. Obviously it's a little early on, so but I'm hoping that this this little gradient in this color scheme is looking nice. I think generally, you know, say you're playing online, it's like building with sand is not the first thing that comes to mind. A wall out of sand, but I think it adds again a texture. I'd love to co-op stream Bomberman 64 2, but I think it involves me having to play 1 first. Not that I don't like 1, but it just like, it's a little bit of prep work. It's like, hey guys, welcome to Yakuza 5. I mean, kind of missing some there. Kind of missing 0 to 4. Okay. So yeah, this is what we're looking at, and then we're gonna have the front. We're gonna try this roof again, and if it doesn't look great, then gosh darn it, I'm gonna get world edit. We're gonna fix it. At that point, I don't want to do another roof. Oops. But yeah, I hope I could start doing more wacky roofs. We just haven't. Maybe I need to look up weird roofs on like Google just to see. trying to think what the weirdest roof rebuilt is. It might be the diagonal building over there. That one's pretty wacky. And then we got help for Huber Slaps one. I think that looks good, but now that I'm looking at it, yeah, this part is now... I want to lift it up by 1, so... we're gonna have to do that. But okay, for this one, it's gonna go up and then it will match this overhang. So we're gonna have to see how... We're gonna have to conceptualize that for sure. And then again, here, this is the important part. When you have something large like this, you need something to offset it over here. But I just don't know what to add yet. So we're gonna have to get there when we get there. Oh, that doesn't curve? I was hoping it would. But as you can see, we're getting like I want like this kind of roof here. So it kind of has like that. It looks a little modern, is my only concern. So I'm wondering how can we make it look a bit older. But I guess that's the awning is what's doing that. Pop in spruce here. Okay, okay. I'm liking that. I just wish that we lifted it up a little more, but I guess it's looking a little balanced now. This will just undergo a lot of world edit when you guys don't have to see it. But I'm thinking that's what we want. Now we're gonna kind of do some texture work as well with it. So like a little patch there. Or maybe, you know, this is the patch actually. I'm not currently offering that. Thank you, Nightbot. Alright, so... since I'm doing this trim, I'm wondering if I want to add it, like, on the front side as well. So, like... Oops. So, like this, you know? Does that look nice? Let me put it down and then we'll see. I think that looks nice. But yeah, again, for one, there's a lot of overhang, so this is, I think that's important to have there. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but this song's progression kind of sounds like, it starts off a little bit like, what am I thinking of? Legend of Zelda? Like do 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 do. This song is pretty sad though, in the context of when it plays in the game. I'm sure I've talked about it before. Oh my gosh, I still dropped frames? I just noticed that. I have 32 frames dropped. What happened? I have really spicy internet right now. With like a upload of like 300 or something. I did boost up the audio bitrate though. Yeah, that's like so many frames, man. 32. 0.0%. Gonna phone up the business right now. Be like, hey, I dropped a few. I dropped a few frames. What's going on here? Alright, so I don't know if that looks good, but I'm hoping it does. So we got like, yeah, it's gonna be... The question here is like, do I even keep this front part here? Because I'm starting to have my doubts on it. But I'm also thinking we're gonna have a little bit of a peeker here, a little peeksy thing. And then maybe we'll inset a roof, so like it will like kind of pop into this one, so we might get rid of that later. So the texture, yes. Popping it down, no. Popping down the shape of it was World Edit, and then I went over it with all these other blocks. So it used to just be stone, though, for the most part. So I want to boost this up. Did I say hi to you, Pixel? Were you here earlier? Or was that that might have been Lime Green? You both have Lime Green usernames, so sorry. And I don't know if I want to go back over it with friggin' Deep Slate, since that was a new block added after I worked on this. So I was like, ah. But this took me like a fair amount of hours off stream and on stream. So again, I think my problem is sometimes I go a little too ham with things, so then you lose the idea of it. So yeah. I think over here will be like a little peeky window thingy. And then, I'm wondering about this top part here, because it's even instead of odd. So I'm wondering if we just have a little like slab there afterwards. Yeah, converging roofs are always an interesting thing to have to manage here. But yeah, this might take like... This roof alone will take at least 10 to 20 minutes. In survival, like an hour. Damn, do I hate building roofs in survival. Oh, you know what else I hate? Like if you don't like it. It's like you might as well put me on the cross. But yeah, I think what's cool about this is the lip adds that, like, depth. Some parts I would be okay with. No. Basically, what would compel me to do this in survival is, one, I'm doing like an online multiplayer thing, and two, I'm being paid. like I'm a Minecraft YouTuber or something. But I'm not the weird kind, you know. I built a fair amount of things though in survival that I think are impressive, but like I did a thing where we looked back at saves. I don't really have saves for my multiplayer sessions I played with other people. I would say even back in the day, and still to this day, the most annoying block to get a lot of is brick. I think they're going to improve getting brick when the summer update comes out. But yeah, because going and looking in rivers and then not having aqua affinity stuff, pain, right? But I did it. I did it because it was funny. I have a fair amount of pics of those days though. I don't think I shared those on stream. I don't know if Carl has this, because it's somewhat of an unknown piece of information, but still I'm sure I say it a fair amount of times. I would say my large foyer into becoming both a streamer and then a constant collaborator with Carl is because I was funny when playing Minecraft with him. Besides just doing art. And that's the origin of Tower. We played with Buster. Hold on. Wait a second. Let me see if I can pull it. This man was never funny, and you know what? You never done music. What am I listening to right now? Let me change this. Let me change this out here. I put the wrong name. This is supposed to say Koji Carldo. Koji Carldo. Wait, that's weird actually. Because I use Snip. It's Carl101 who does not have a band. Carl101 song feel. That one just showed that quote. But anyway, Minecraft was both. It was weird. It was funnily weird in that we joked about doing a online, like a Minecraft stream together, and part of me still wants to do that. It knows you're here, Carl. Let's play more of your music. But what was I to say? It was funny in that we're like, oh, we're not actually gonna do it. But then it's like, there's no cons to doing it. And I think it would have been a great stream series. I think there's two parts to that. Because obviously, Minecraft has become such a large entity that it's like, it occupies so much mind space on what a video game is for a lot of people. Like, particularly casual audiences, right? But to add it to Smash is still, I think, you know, it was an ironic statement back in the day. And still kind of is an ironic thought to have, I feel, for a lot of people. Like, there's legitimacy to it, but it's also, like, not what generally first people would think of to add. So I think that's why it got... the reception was the way it was. And I was like, ah, yeah, the thing that was a meme happened. Because for a lot of people, it was a meme. In fact, I'm pretty sure Carl and I joked about it in one of the podcasts. We talked about, we joked that they added the dirt block to, and it was revealed during an E3 conference. I don't remember which podcast that was, but that one was a good time because it was pretty impromptu. But yeah, I think what I'm basically saying is not that it's invalid that Steve was added in, because I think that's the point of contention, because just because people think it's like an overblown popular game doesn't mean it doesn't warrant being there. But more so, you know, people weren't... I don't think a lot of people were legitimately thinking of Steve's edition. Yeah, I'd also go with that. It's like such a... It is pretty weird of a pick that I don't think a lot of people were expecting it to happen. And I think that's why it's also kind of cool. What I particularly like is, like... I like to think the animator for Steve's moveset... Because there's only one animator, you know? They had a really short day that day. Short work week. Like, what's the jump animation? Good. Move object up Y. Y plus 5. And, you know, everyone at Nintendo, they were high-fiving each other. Hell yeah, that was easy. I remember when MGL was like, it's gonna be Fortnite guy, it's gonna be Jonesy. And I should have taken him up on that bet. Should have been like, you will, you know, give me an art for free or something. Okay, we're gonna slap some slabs on here now. Everyone likes slabs. I like slabs. I was born unto a slab. I don't know what that means. But as you can see, the roof is a varying size here, and again, we're gonna knock into this one. I just want it there so then I know what I'm getting rid of. That's a pretty late Hypixel, but that's like when we see lime green sometimes. In fact, Lime Green, if you had 100 channel points, you should challenge Carl, where every time you chat, Carl has to say hi to you. I would love that. And he has to do it for like a month. I was saying, you know how sometimes, even though you've been in the chat for a bit, we still say hi to you? You should redeem the 100 channel point thing. And the challenge is, every time you post something, Carl has to say hi to you. For like a month. Such a dumb. So then we're gonna also have a birch. Again, this should be considered detailing, but I kind of want it there, so then we got the idea. So again, I played Survival Minecraft quite a bit. I actually did not play much during the scaffolding era. I'm sure I'd be using a lot of scaffolding. Instead of, what do they call it? Nerd polling? I think that's what it's called. Nerd poll, nerd spam. Which is basically, you know... Okay, so yeah, we got this here. Now we have to conceptualize... It makes me want this taller, but yeah, I want this to be... Maybe it's gonna be a flat... Okay. Here's the challenge here. We're gonna start using slabs for this part. Specifically slabs. And normal blocks. No stairs. So it's gonna be a lot of that, and then blocks as well. So oops, why did I just type out block? Black. Now the question is how we're gonna... So we're gonna start on the front here, so... What's Speed doing here? We're going to be building a roof that's kind of like this. Alright, thanks for coming, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay. Retro 60... That's the one where they put Mario in it, right? I also heard that they just put Mario in, was it Blender or something? They put Mario in everything. The Mario in Blender one, I think it's Blender. That one's really cool because it allows people to really be experimental with things using, you know, the granddaddy of them all. But yeah, this is the roof I am envisioning because we kind of want there to be, you know, the thing. They also put Pui Pui Molcar into Rocket League. I did say Blender. Or you mean, like, I mean Blender the 3D maker. Like, not the actual Blender. Okay, there. Is there no for me to piss? Okay, so how will this work? Because I want it to be a thing, right? So and then it's gonna be like a large window here. Again, this makes me want to mess with the proportions some more. This is definitely a sizable house, though. I won't hold that against you, Lime Green. I could always believe that. Particularly because I haven't really played the new ones. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna look here. In fact, it just might be like that. Just doesn't look the best. Hell yeah. Pour that shit. Oh. Lime green. Start rapping. This could actually make a pretty good beat though, I'm thinking. Another one? Or is this the one you were talking about previously, which I don't think is the... I still quite like the vibe of this song. I know I'm talking about a thing I worked on. But it's got one of those slow vibes. Kind of export my songs a little quieter though, so. There we go. There we go. So yeah, I kind of want to whoopee hoo hoo. Oh, yeah. Oh, I did also want this part here. So I think how we're going to do this is, you see how it's way back here? It's gonna be like, it's gonna be a diagonal thing to hold it up, which might look weird, but I think kind of Warren's looking a bit weird here. I don't know if this looks weird or not. Does it? Because yeah, I wanted an awning over here, and then maybe that's why it like matches up here. Like, I'm trying to conceptualize this. That's what I told you. You gotta preserve your own autonomy when you're using a free-for-all website like Twitter. But yeah, can I get a show of hands? This look okay? This look weird? I'm thinking this part is the weird part, if anything. Because I kind of did this part a little haphazardly. I'm thinking if we just get rid of that, it might look nicer. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna have to change this out though. I'm thinking at this point, maybe I should just extend the porch all the way here or something. Or maybe I drop this down, I don't know still. Or I pull this forward. I think they're all valid solutions. I'm trying to build a roof right now. Why would you do that? And then not tell me if there's any thoughts on this. Gosh darn it. I'ma shake a tree. Tree gone. It looks so long. Makes me not want to have the awning at this point, actually. That's not the same distance, is it? Yeah. I'm definitely just gonna go to world edit at this point and then like move the walls forward. But this will be the interesting part because I think this will stay. Its width. It's gonna be a lower roof, but it's still going to come at a tent shape. I need to learn some terminology of building so I could be more succinct on what I'm trying to talk about here. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, actually, that's weird. But that should be fine. There won't be a window there, but... You guys are getting a lot of, should be okays from me today. I hope this looks like it belongs in the farm area, because I think this part, I like it a lot, but it's pretty fancy looking as well, isn't it? So I think that's really where a lot of my concern is. Trying to make sure it all matches up as well. I don't want it to hit this, so I think this will be the height here. The top height. The only place where I've done this, I think, is Maya's building. Again, I'm gonna have to change their the name of the place, I think, but like here we did the thingy-mahoo's-it. I feel like that looks weird now I'm looking at it again. It's hard to see it because, you know, with pure black you don't really see texture, if any. I put carpet on it, but that didn't really help. But yeah, and it does kind of make it stand out, doesn't it? But yeah, let's keep working on this. I think... yeah, it's gonna have a weird thing going on. Cow. Okay, you know what? I think I will stop being bothered if I just move it up. It's the... Hold on. I don't think there's a cow word that starts with P or F. The filet pignon. There's TFP. This is what I've been working on so far. I've been debating on things internally. And the aspect right now is just how to do this. Because I wanted an awning originally, but now that we have it the way it is, I don't think I quite enthuse how it looks, so I'm doing some change-ups here. Then over this way. Maybe we'll just have a back patio, if anything. But yeah, okay, I think it's starting to shape up a bit better. Again, we're gonna have to figure out how to shape this side. So, I don't know how I'm gonna make this tower, But I guess we'll use stone, as always, and then there'll be a chimney back here. And I think that will help with the balance. I guess there'll be a front patio of anything. A small one, though. Not the grandeur one I was thinking of doing. To reiterate, TFP's been thinking about doing a D&D thing, so... And I've been kind of enthusing, like, oh, what if I just make another character? Not to play as, but just, like, for the fun of it. Like, I'd be sad if my character that we worked on died. I don't imagine that will happen, but... Part of me is also like, though, I should work on characters for projects I want to work on. For, like, games, but... I mean, it's still fun. I haven't really interacted with D&D so much, so I guess it's not wasted time. I mean, I don't think anything's really wasted time anyway, so... Except, like, waiting for something to load. You know, Pixel. TFP basically upgraded his computer. Tom did. He posted that in the Discord. Maybe it's your time. I'll send you the schematics. That doesn't sound safe. Schematics from me, where I don't really know computer parts. Start running. And MGL was here. He updated his computer with RTX. RTX? I mean, that's how long my computer has been, so I don't know. I think that's more dependent on like what parts do you have in your PC. But if you've been in my Discord, you know, computer discussion goes over my head, so I'm not the one to consult. I like the shape of this now. It's like water. Did I tell you guys there is a kid and their family there? So then, like, it starts off, and then both the parents like cover their eye, the kid's eyes. I don't know. Maybe the kid's a film buff. I think my major I enjoyed the movie, particularly the like the effects. I think the characters were a little too like stereotypical, architectural, you know, that kind of thing. Archetypes, rather. Especially Shannon's character. But man, if you see someone like not wash their hands after using the bathroom, they're the villain of that. And that's not a spoiler. It's obvious who the villain of the thing is. With this Shannon-osity. I have my window open. I like having my window open even if it's raining, but that might be letting you guys hear the dog outside. I don't know if you guys are hearing that. Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, that's being caught. It very faintly still being caught. How to link this up? How to link this? Do I go hiat? Do I go te? Yeah, this will have to link up in a weird way, looking at it. Okay, how low does this go as well? We're gonna do a little trek here. Little floaty. So this is the bottom, right? So this is as low as it's supposed to actually go. I kind of stopped it here just because I was comparing it. Whoa. So something around there. Let's just keep bringing this down and see when it matches that. Oh. It's not that far. Okay, so it's like that, right? It's, no. It's just like that. Okay. Whee! This shell took a fair amount of time. I think next stream of this, I'll work on more shells, and then we could work on the decorating aspect a bit more. But hopefully, I can at least get the roofs done today. I don't think we'll get to, like, making the rooms. Hopefully we'll get that done as well. Abyss is one I want to play again. It's just like the remaster. It's kind of the same thing with Dragon Quest VIII, in that it was on the 3DS, and it's like, it's a remake, I can't, or a remaster, you know. I wouldn't have minded if it was on a not a handheld console. I'm wondering what would it look like if instead of just ending that way, it loops around like it curls around the entire thing. I'm not sure about that, but that could make it look even more different, which could be a boon. Could be a boon. I've been in the Mojave Wastelands for a lot of time. And I always loved the dinosaur. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, that's right. The black part has an overhang first, and then it's followed by the white. Oh. Okay. It's a pretty wacky looking roof. I'm thinking also we put a little peekers here, little hoobities. Maybe we put them here instead of there, but we'll see. I think the major part about this is how I'm going to approach adding windows. Because right now, you know, you got basically the holes in the roof and then hoobity hoo. But yeah, again, you know, I always think 2 hours is you can't get much done in Minecraft in 2 hours. But it's also as much as I want to stream this game in a given time. Why does that look uneven now? What happened? What have we done? Here we go. We're gonna link this up just to see. No, it's even. It just doesn't look even. I think it's because I didn't do the back to match it up, and that's why it looks so oblong. Mina. I actually don't remember how... Oh, actually, he sounds more like Mina. In Japanese, anyway. I didn't even clarify. I talk about the character who's this theme is for. Mitaketekeke kure. 俺はプリズナーです。Regal's a cool character in that. I tend to like the older characters in Tales games as well. Because you know, when you play an RPG, you know, most of the time it's like, yeah, I'm a teen ready to go into adventure. I want the old guy who's like, ugh. But then even then, most of them, it's like, ah, this guy's an old guy, and he's like 28. And it's like, ouch. What? Tales of Xillia, though. He's Rowan. Or Ronan, I don't remember. He's like 60 or something. And it's like, yeah. Dragon Quest XI does have the old guy. Yeah. He's cool. He's basically the most Dragon Ball character in there. Like, he's not, thankfully he's not like a Roshi type, but there's a part where he gives spoilers, well, not really, but he gives a dramatic speech, and it's very impactful. And then, like, amid it, like a magazine falls out of his robe, and he's like, "That's not mine. That's not mine. Never seen before in my life." His name's Rab. But he's not like, I'm about to see some booty, you know, like, he's not like that. In fact, they paint it more like that was him when he was younger, and then when he grew up, he doesn't, like, dawdle about that. But yeah, old people are amazing. I wanted to make a team of old men in Fire Emblem Heroes. I just haven't figured out the build I want for all of them. I have Merlinus. I have obviously I have a massive team of Reese and stuff. I already have a 5-star Reese, you know, old man with a cane. Not a good build on him though. It's like, why did I just make him have 5,000 res and then no attack? So basically he just dies if, you know, breeze gets to him. How did I do this roof here? Because, oh, I fucked up. That's how I did the roof. Okay. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do do. Do 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 do. I also think you could make a mustache team. I don't remember who the character is in Three Houses that has it. I think his name is not like Egbert. It's not. It's like the. No, sorry. Did I say Three Houses? I'm in Awakening. That's my bad. That's completely my bad. He's a villain. And he has like a large. I did say Three Houses. That's why I'm saying. I'm sorry I said that. Big mustache guy, villain. Not Excelius, but he's got a big mustache. He's very architectural villain. You know, maybe this could. I changed my mind on what this is. This will just be a silo. They have a silo in their house, which is dangerous. You know, actually, maybe that's not a good idea because I try to have a little bit of sense. And it's like, imagine like there's a poke hole and it's like, ugh. I wasn't sure if it was Cervantes, but I'm pretty sure it's Cervantes because I thought Cervantes was whenever I think of Cervantes, I just think of friggin' you know. You know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm thinking of. Soul Calibur, yeah. The word escaped me even though it's like my favorite fighting game. Okay, we're gonna wrap up at 5. But I did get the ping that Carl's live. Bueno. Bueno. Bueno, 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 bueno. Bueno. Bueno, 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 bueno. You know this kind of song is like, well, thank you all for joining me on this adventure we just had in Minecraft. For more content like this, be sure to hit the follow button. Next time, we'll be building the decorations of these houses. And when I say houses, I just mean the one we worked on today. Like Chop. You remember Chop? My favorite thing about the Hungry Ladies is like everyone's scared of them. Like the, you know, the, we gotta close shop! It's like, oh no! Scooby and Shaggy are here. Close the doors. Oh, I'm thinking of Garfield actually. In Garfield and Friends, he like tries to lock his building before Garfield can get there, but then it's too late. He's already in. This is a bit intricate here. Let's just use blocks. Okay, so let's look at what we worked on. Obviously, there's a lot of work to be done from here on out regarding the stuff, but we got most of the complicated stuff out of the way. The roofage, and then we're going to adjust the roofage, obviously. But I have it at a point where I like it. Ooh, wait, why is this weird? Oh, it's because I actually didn't put them down here. That's why. Ileana, I think, is that character. Okay, so that has been another Minecraft stream. We got a fair amount done. I think I'll finish this up off stream, at least the walls and stuff. And then next time we can get into the more specifics of it, do a little more decoration work, put windows in and all that. So, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time regarding this. Uh-huh.